body.
Hi and welcome back to another video. I'm here again with another little makeup look. So today's look is kind of like a slightly smoky brown eye look. This makeup look is so flattering, it's so timeless and classy, and I personally find it to be quite wearable as well. I did pair it with a pair of contact lenses. These ones are the smoky grays from Olens. You can use my code. This isn't sponsored, but I just thought the lenses complemented the smoky dark makeup a lot. So if you wanted to see how I got this makeup look, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So I'm starting off with some lip oil. This one is by Soap and Glory, and it just feels so nice on my lips, and I always want to make sure they're hydrated before I start the rest of my makeup. Now I'm just clipping my hair up and then priming my face. I'm using this Power Grip one by e.l.f. I do like to use the pink one. I think there's another one that's like green or something that a lot of people like, which I've been meaning to try. But we're using the pink one today. I just spread that with my fingers. Now I'm going in with my foundation. I'm using the Makeup by Mario one lately, and I find it to be really good. It just really gives me that flawless finish without being too heavy on the skin. So I've been loving it, and I'm blending it out with a makeup sponge. I completely forgot how good makeup sponges are. This one is not the Beauty Blender. This one is actually by a brand called Quo, and it's actually so good. I don't know how to explain, but it's kind of fuzzy, like a peach. Next, I'm going in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. You guys know I love this stuff. I'm not actually applying too much of it because I'm actually going to be layering it with the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, which I have recently rediscovered. The Maybelline one's a little bit thinner and the e.l.f. one is a little bit thicker. So if I'm not trying to go for like a super high full coverage concealer look, but I still want the brightening effect, then I like to mix the two together sometimes. Just blending that in with the same makeup sponge as before, and you can see my face is a lot brighter after the concealer. Now I'm covering the bruise on my chin that I got from getting chin filler recently. I don't know why my bruises are always so dark when I get that, but yeah, I'm going in with the foundation to cover that up, and then I'm gonna go in with blush. So you guys know I love the Charlotte Tilbury blush wand. This one is called Pinkgasm, I believe, and I'm blending that out actually with a brush. I find that it just works a little bit better than a sponge. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. I love this powder so much, honestly. It's as good as all the high-end ones, and I kind of just apply that with these triangle powder puffs that everyone has been using lately. I just got mine from Amazon. And then I'm going over the blush area with my One Size blush powder. Going in with my Dior Backstage blush powder, which I will probably never stop using because it's the most perfect blush ever. I'm going to apply that to my nose and my cheeks. Then going into my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I'm using the shade Light Brown today, and I'm using quite a light hand to fill them in. Next, I'm using my NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara. I love this stuff so much. It really keeps your brows in place, but mainly it makes it thicker, and the hairs are just, they just stand out more. It's literally like a mascara for your brows. Next, I'm using my NYX Brow Pen, and I'm just going to add some hair strokes to my eyebrows to make them a little bit thicker. Lately, I've been loving this Makeup by Mario matte eyeshadow palette. I'm just using this light, kind of yellowish eyeshadow, and then putting that all over my lid as a transition shade. I think that's what they call it. And then also on the bottom lash line, of course. Now I'm taking my Cool Tone Shading Powder by Peripera. I like to contour my nose with a cool tone shade, as you guys probably know. It just looks a lot more natural to me. And I especially love a cool tone contour when I'm a little bit paler. I'm using my MAC highlighter and putting that on the tip of my nose. I love doing this, as well as down the bridge. I also put it on my inner corners and my brow bone, and then I'll drag a little bit just onto the top of my cheekbones. Going back into that cool tone powder, I'm actually going to be contouring my lips. This just makes your lips look way more 3D and they just pop a lot more. Do you see that? I'm taking a brown eyeshadow and I'm gonna actually start smoking out the eyeliner here. So sorry about the box in the back that you can see. I'm still in the process of moving in, so just ignore that if you can. But yeah, I'm just taking this brown shadow and kind of just creating a smoky liner on my upper eyelid. And I loved the way that this made my eyes look. I was so impressed by the difference that it was making, so I was getting really excited about this look at this point. Now I'm taking a darker brown eyeshadow and I'm just going to start putting that right onto the lash line of my eye. Making sure to stay really close to the lash line so that we still have that smoked out effect. Now I'm taking a fluffier brush and I'm just blending that together. Now I'm taking the lighter brown that we used earlier and I'm actually going to start smoking out my bottom lash line. I was kind of scared of doing this at this point because I feel like sometimes it can get very messy. But yeah, just keep blending that out and it should start to all come together, and then I'm going to connect it with the top eyelid using a little wing on the outer edge. I'm curling my lashes and then applying my mascara. This one is just the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara in the waterproof formula so that it can hold my lashes up. And then of course also applying that onto my lower lashes, and this actually also helps with the smoky effect. I'm going back in with a neutral shade and kind of just adding a little bit more dimension to my eyelid. Next, I'm applying lash glue directly onto my eyelid. I just find this easier to apply the lashes. It doesn't kind of give you that gap in between the lashes and your lash line. Popping my lashes on with my tweezers. These are the Dollar Lash Club Lexi lashes. My favorite, you guys already know. Now I'm going to deepen this crease of my eye with the same cool tone contour that we used earlier. So I'm taking my NYX lip liner in the shade brown and I'm going to just line my lips. I like to contour my lips a little bit by adding those little lines, you know, the ones that Angelina Jolie has. Yeah, we're gonna fake those, and then I go on top of that with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London. I blend that out with my fingers, and since this kind of blends away some of the lip liner, I'll just go back on top of that with the same lip liner and just adding those lines back in very gently. And that completes this makeup look. I love this look so much, you guys. I hope you like it just as much as I do, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.